How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today is the day. Today is the Cardano Summit. It is going for the next 2 days. I want to talk to you real quick about what is happening with Cardano Summit, what you can expect, whether you should buy right before the summit starts, because actually we have seen some interesting price action. And I want to talk to you about the future of Cardano, and maybe I'll even tell you about what I did here in the last couple minutes with my Cardano position. Now, of course, if you guys like this short form content, please let me know by hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe. Let me know in the comments. I said that the last couple of videos, but people have been crushing it, and it seems like everyone likes it, so I'm going to continue doing it. If you guys want, you can get an interest rate on your Cardano with the link underneath the video. It's Voyager. They pay 5% a month or 5.25% a month, so definitely check that out underneath the video. Now, I do want to give one little disclaimer, one little warning, which is anytime we have a big event, and I've said this many times too, anytime we have a big event, specifically with Cardano, it seems like there are a lot of fake news feeds, a lot of fake live streams that try to get you to send your Cardano. Don't send your Cardano to anyone, right, that you don't know. Don't imagine that you're gonna get double back in return for sending it there. If you see one of these live streams that's not the actual live stream, right, down thumb it, right? Just be careful. And I just wanted to spread that warning because I know some people do get scammed still, otherwise they wouldn't do it. So what can we expect from the summit? Well, in about 10 hours from the time of this recording, so at 11 a.m. Eastern time, Charles Hoskinson speaks and does the opening keynote. Now, he's going to talk about a couple different things. We've heard from different people in the organization that we're going to be blown away. I've said that several times. We're going to be blown away with the partnerships that they have. Now, whether they say that in the keynote or whether they wait a little bit longer to string us along a little bit, I'm not sure, but they do have 48 hours of exclusive content, 80 exclusive videos from keynotes to major news announcements, updates, interviews, community showcases. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of content that you're going to want to watch. Not that you have to, because you understand where Cardano is going, but if you want to get really in the weeds, if you want to know exactly what's happening, you can check it out. There are different worlds to explore, these virtual worlds and stuff. I've talked about that. But we do have some interesting price action, which is what I want to bring this video to you for, because I know that there are going to be people that are asking, okay, is now the time to buy? What we've seen is we saw China FUD this morning. We've seen China FUD earlier this week. And honestly, we've returned really nicely. Like Bitcoin fell from 43, 44, 45, fell down to 40, bounced right back up, and we're at 43 now, 42 now. So really, no one seems to be falling for this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Sure, we have seen a dip over the last couple of weeks, but what we see is everyone freaks out. They're like, oh man, you talked about buying a day ago, and then it pops right back up. So I would not be worried about that. The question is Cardano at a good buying in price now? Now, I'll be honest, if you're looking long-term, I say this a lot, if you're looking long-term, now is not a bad time to buy. For me personally, I have been buying a significant amount. I bought a significant amount when it was around $1.05. I bought a lot in the 150s before that. So I have a pretty good allocation of Cardano for my portfolio. What I actually did was, and I know that I'm going to get a little bit of hate for this, right? Oftentimes we see some excitement going up into something like this, right? The thing is, usually it seems like recently with EIP 1559 and looking back at Cardano last year for the summer, we didn't see a drop off afterwards. One thing that I am noticing here though is Cardano is up about 4% or so on the 24-hour, 5%, and everything else is still down a little bit. So I see that, I think, okay, people are buying Cardano, getting ready for the summit, but it's all the people that are getting in really late. Like anyone that's buying now either wasn't paying attention or they're trying to get in on it because they think that's going to continue to move up, even though the summit is today, right? This is not someone that planned this out a couple weeks ago. This is someone that's doing it the last second. So that makes me think that maybe this won't be quite as stable as we would like to see. So I did trim my position, just 9%. 9% I took out of Cardano. I threw it in Ethereum. I honestly think if we see a massive bull run throughout the rest of the year, right? We see Bitcoin at $100,000, $200,000. I think Cardano will outperform Ethereum from $3,000 up to $10,000 on Ethereum. That's about 233% gain. For the same amount of gain, if we see that in Cardano, that's only a $5.80 Cardano. And honestly, if we see 150, 200, I think Cardano will be at closer to $10 than $5. With that being said, though, it is just a question of risk, right? Risk appetite. If we don't see $150,000, I think Ethereum will outperform. If we see $80,000 on Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think Cardano will pump up, but it will probably sell off quickly compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, of course, I'm still bullish on Cardano. That's why I hold still pretty close to the same amount of Cardano as I do Ethereum, but I did want to trim the position a little bit. I saw that, hey, like I said, Cardano's up 5%. Everything else is down 5%. Seems like a good move to make right now back into Ethereum, especially with Ethereum 2.0 coming later this year. That seems like a good trade to make months in advance, because we're going to see the same thing in Ethereum that we are seeing in Cardano now, which is, and maybe it comes early next year, but Ethereum 2.0 comes out, everyone wants in, it pumps up to $10,000, $12,000. Raul Paul says $20,000, there should be some excitement. But of course, do all your own research. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I'm seeing. So the Cardano Summit will be very interesting. Definitely be on the lookout for more content in the next few days on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hit the like button and subscribe. And if you guys want that interest rate, throw in $100 and you get $25 worth of free Bitcoin through Voyager with that link that I have underneath the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.